Man, we split the season series. It's not a good bad matchup type thing. Everybody, the 8 teams that are in the playoffs, they're in the playoffs for a reason. So everyone's going to be. It's going to be a tough game no matter who you're playing, what situation you're playing in. Game 1, 2, 3. They're all going to be tough games and different type games.
You've seen this team develop throughout the season. What do you expect from guys like Ross and DeRozan and even yourself now?
We're going to play. We're going to go out there and do our job. This just gives us a bigger platform. Is everything we do is going to be magnified. But I think our guys are ready. I think we're all ready and prepared. We got a great day today of preparation. We got another day tomorrow to prepare, and then we go on Saturday.
Johnson, Garnett, and Pierce are all big weapons for Brooklyn. But what makes them most dangerous?
Don't forget about D. Will. You got Blatch and they got guys Thornton. They're a good team, man. Those guys, they know how to play. They've been through it. 25,000 for Pierce. KG got those points. Joe's the all-star. They're just a good team.
Laura mentioned yesterday that you spoke to the team after the game yesterday about the preparation over the next few days and what it'll be like. What was that conversation like?
That was for me and my guys to know, my teammates to know, but it was just more of a less focus. It's time to go. This is what we work for.
How much of those younger guys started to lean on not only yourself, but some of the experienced players that have been there?
I think they're going to lean us a lot, lean on the guys, but we're going to help. We're all going to be in this together. It's like I've said, it's 15 deep, so we got guys who are very experienced, inexperienced, mid-experienced. We got a coach that has a ring, so everyone's going to lean on everybody.
Masai was saying how the vets were sending positive messages going into playoffs last night. What kind of messages did they send you guys?
The who?
The vets with the playoff experience going into playoffs. What kind of messages were they conveying last night?
Time to focus. Everything from the outside right now has to be shut down. For the next how long this series takes, and the outside world doesn't matter to us right now. All we can worry about is the inside world, and that's our basketball in our locker room.
They've turned their season around since putting Paul at 4, basically, and playing smaller. How do you think you guys match up to that sort of lineup, more frenetic?
We got a good lineup. We got John who can play the 4 coming off the bench. You got Terrence who can we can go small. But Amir is pretty athletic. He's versatile, and I think he can do a good job on guarding guys and keeping Paul in front of him and trying to make Paul shoot over top of him.
Kyle, what do you make of the fact that they seem to want to get you in the playoffs, and how can that motivate you?
They can do what they want. They can say what they want. At the end of the day, we have our own motivation, and that's to win games.
Can you talk about just the excitement in the city and how you hope the city will rally around this team?
I know the city's excited. I hope they come out and they're loud as hell and makes things difficult for Brooklyn and make it a home court advantage. So we're excited. It's an opportunity that we all have in front of us, and we're just going to have fun with it.
What about the We Are North campaign? What does that say about the team and its identity, and what does it mean to you?
We're not just playing for the city of Toronto, we're playing for the country of Canada. So, we got a whole big backing, and there's a lot of people that are backing us. So we're going to go out there and do our job and make the city, the country, and the organization proud.